Barotrauma, one of the most common injury in diving. Whether you are a scuba diver, free diver, or snorkeler, you can experience barotrauma because water pressure is denser. It is also easily preventable. Barotrauma occurs when a part of the body experiences damage due to pressure differences between the inside and outside of an airspace. That is why equalization is one of the first skills we teach you before going underwater in confined open water or in the shallows near the shore. Water pressure increases faster than air pressure because it has more weight packed into the same space. Even just a few meters below the surface, water exerts a lot of pressure on your body because you're carrying the weight of all the water above you. According to Dan, Divers Alert Network, a non-profit organization of divers and medical experts dedicated to dive safety and top dive insurance provider. At 1 foot below the surface, water pressure against the outside of your eardrums is 0.445 psi more than on the surface air pressure on the inside. They flex inward and you feel pressure in your ears. At 4 feet the pressure difference increases to 1.78 psi. Your eardrums bulge into your middle ears, so do the round windows and oval windows between your middle and inner ears. Nerve endings in your eardrum are stretched. You begin to feel pain. At 6 feet the pressure difference is 2.67 psi. Your eardrum stretches further. Its tissues begin to tear, causing inflammation that will last up to a week. Small blood vessels in your eardrums may expand or break, causing bruising which will last up to 3 weeks. Your eustachian tubes are now locked shut by pressure, making equalization impossible. Pain increases. At 8 feet the pressure difference is 3.56 psi. Blood and mucus is sucked from surrounding tissues and begins to fill your middle ear. This is called middle ear barotrauma. Fluid, not air, now equalizes pressure on your eardrums. Pain subsides, replaced by a feeling of fullness in your ears which will remain for a week or more until the fluid is reabsorbed by your body. This kind of fluid equalization is a sign of injury, not success. You should never let it get to this point. Always equalize early and often on descent to avoid stretching or damaging delicate ear structures. At 10 feet the pressure difference is 4.45 psi. If you aren't so lucky, if your descent is very fast, for example, your eardrums may break. Water will flood your middle ear. The sudden sensation of cold against your balance mechanism, vestibular canals, may cause vertigo, especially if only one eardrum breaks. Suddenly, the world is spinning around you, though the sensation will probably stop when your body warms up the water in your middle ear. Or, if you try to equalize by blowing hard and long against pinched nostrils, you may rupture the round window membrane between your middle and inner ears. While this might sound technical, the concept is quite simple. As a diver descends or ascends in the water, the surrounding pressure changes. The body must adjust to this, particularly in air-filled spaces like the ears, sinuses, and lungs. When these adjustments fail or happen too slowly, tissue can become stretched, damaged, or even ruptured. That's barotrauma. Many new divers first encounter barotrauma as ear pain during descent. As you go deeper underwater, the pressure increases quickly, about 1 atmosphere for every 10 meters, 33 feet. Your middle ears are air-filled cavities located behind your eardrums, and they don't automatically equalize pressure. Fortunately, barotrauma is almost always preventable. The most effective way to avoid ear and sinus barotrauma is to equalize early and often during descent. Start equalizing as soon as your head is underwater, before you even feel pressure. Continue equalizing every few feet. Never wait until your ears hurt to equalize, because by that point, your eustachian tubes may be swollen shut, making it even harder to balance the pressure. Descend slowly and feet first when possible, as this position supports natural drainage and makes equalization easier. For sinus health, never dive with a cold, allergy congestion, or sinus infection. These conditions block the tiny openings that help equalize sinus pressure. Over-the-counter decongestants might help temporarily, but they wear off quickly and can even rebound during a dive. It's always best to skip the dive if your sinuses aren't clear. When ascending, remember the most important rule in diving: never hold your breath. Always breathe continuously and ascend slowly, no faster than 18 meters, 60 feet, per minute, or according to your dive computer. This gives your lungs time to release expanding air naturally and reduces the risk of embolism. Thank you for watching another Scuba Sirens Tips video.